All right, well, Rolling Stone revealed that unfortunately Billie Eilish's family's home address was leaked online. 3 fans showed up in a single day, including a creepy older guy who'd driven from San Diego. Apparently, Billie had a bodyguard sleep in the living room for a while in case of emergency. But discussing the stalker and people showing up at her house, Billie says it was really traumatizing. I completely don't feel safe in my house anymore, which sucks. I love my house. So obviously that was very traumatizing. What do you think about that, Chris, about Billie having her address leaked and the fans trying to show up?
I honestly thought when I was shocked when I read this. I thought that I heard that once she started winning the Grammys and things like that, that she moved, which obviously she did. She got a new house and whatnot for the family. Something that she was probably very proud of. Her and her brother working on. They make these songs together and they accomplish this great deal of reaching these heights and popularity and fame. And you want to give it back, to your family and say, Mom, Dad, thank you for, all the food and the shelter over the years. And I want to put you in this nice house. And then, oh, by the way, who is that in the front yard? It's got to be the scariest thing. And I hope she's not in a situation. Well, I'm thinking she might have to move again, which is probably gonna suck. So that was the first thing I thought of, because I am a realtor and I'm thinking, I just moved here. I don't want to have to move again. So I thought it was pretty sad. It's scary, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it. What crossed your mind when this? I mean, because she is a young girl, and think about how bad it could have gotten.
That was my first thought. Just that, I mean, that's got to be about the scariest thing you can go through, and then to be going through that as a teenager. I mean, everything I feel like that girl's gone through, and she just recently turned 18. It's like, I can't imagine trying to deal with all that. I did just see, I believe they successfully got a restraining order against one of the stalkers who's been especially aggressive. So that's good, especially now. It's like, I don't want anybody near me, let alone
Creepy
someone who's like sleeping down. But like, put a mask on at least, my God.
I mean, he drove from far to just, I guess it reminded me of when Britney Spears first turned 18. I don't know if you were a fan back then, but it was.
I was.
I remember
of course I was. You can.
It was on the news. She just turned 18. It was like a bunch of creepy dudes were like, "Okay, guys, this is it. We have our chance now." It was the weirdest thing I remember about Britney Spears.
That poor thing. Honestly, Billie Eilish seems to be handling it well. Like, God bless anybody who comes out of that and keeps on trucking. Like, I just know how hard it was to be, 17, 18, 19 years old, just as a girl with no fans, no friends. It was still hard. I can't imagine that level of, scrutiny and fandom around you.
Hopefully, like you said, she's keeping a good head on her shoulders and now staying safe. But the question is, guys, what do you think about this whole? Did you read about this? Did you read about it on? Were you online or on Twitter or something like that? Did a friend come to you or call you up and say, hey, did you hear about this with Billie Eilish? Let me know what you guys thought about it. Maybe we'll talk about it on the next segment of We Got Your Mail. And let's talk about the next trending topic.
It has ever recapped. They'd be like, wow, that was amazing.
You have Morgan Freeman. And as the nutcracker rises from the ashes.
Web slinging, wall crawling, spider sense.
And it looks good. And I was excited. Every time the symbiote came on screen, I decided, what are they going to do now?